Hey guys, Spirit of the Law here. Just wanted to have a nice little relaxing game of Age of Empires here, playing this game yesterday. What I didn't notice until it was too late is that this was actually a turbo game on fast speed. And suddenly I was not playing a nice relaxing game of Age of Empires, it was Age of Empires on cocaine. So we are going to check out this game, but first, cut to intro. Okay, so like I said, this is a turbo game. It was a random civ, and I got stuck with the Saracens. I have never played the Saracens before online, so we just figured it out as we go. Didn't really have time to check the tech tree because it was just turbo mode, guys. It's crazy. So what happens is, I know I'm speeding it up here, but these villagers carry way more. They collect way faster. The game's already super fast. I mean, even just fast on its own, and I'm completely lost. But anyway, so here we go. I'm down here, believe me, for a sec. And we're going to check out over here in blue. This is my ally. This is Sigfigs. This guy, 1800 rank. And when we were in the lobby, I noticed that he was the best ranked. And the first thing I did in the game was check to make sure he was my ally. And he was, so I was glad he was on my team. Next here, we got yellow. I'm just going to give colors. I'm not going to do names. That goes terrible whenever I try to do that. So we have yellow here. He's my ally. He's about a 1600 player. And there's me. I was 60 in this game. These are ELOs I'm talking about, of course. And over here we have Teal. He's also on our team. And he's the Huns, and he was like a mid-1500s player. So, on the other team, check him out. We got Gray over here as the Byzantines. He was another mid-1500s player. We have Red. He was the highest ranked player on the other team. And he's playing as the Vikings. Kind of unfortunate, but we were doing random civs in this game. And in purple, mid-1600s player, playing as a Japanese. We're going to expect big things out of him because Japanese are, of course, an amazing civilization. If you haven't checked it out already, I have a video online on my channel where I talk about why the Japanese are such a good civilization. So check that out if you haven't already. And over here on the other team, finishing things off, we have in the green as Mayans. Okay, so let's check in on how everybody's doing. So Sigfig's ally on 17. So you're going to notice that these times are kind of crazy. Here we have a feudal from St. Taco at 6 minutes. That's a little bit insane. And everybody's going feudal now. That is, of course, because it's turbo, so the resources are collected way faster. I was going to go through here. A little scatterbrain. It's even hard just to commentate, and I'm not even playing right now. So Syrian dude, a little behind on population. That's okay. And here's red on the other team. And we have green on the other team. And gray in the corner on the other team, and purple, and then of course last, and am I least? Not least, is me. So obviously turbo's not quite like a deathmatch. Like a deathmatch, you got to play fast at the beginning, but you're not collecting the resources really quickly. It's just like you have a lot and you try and spend them as quickly as possible. This is like trying to keep on top of your guys and your girls. I guess there's some lady villagers there too. You're trying to keep on top of them. I even say right there, this is the craziest game of my life. It was so fast, just trying to keep up with everything. I'll try and give you a sense. Just running around. All your builds are messed up. It's kind of like you're doing all your builds, but everything's way faster, and guys are just going through their resources, and girls, guys and girls, villagers going through all their resources just so fast. So at the same time, you kind of feel like a pro because you end up with so many resources and you're advancing so quickly. Like, I'm just about ready to go to the castle age at 10.5 minutes, which is unreal. Finally getting around to loom, halfway through the feudal age here. Just, your builds are completely wrong. Alright, so, getting ready to go up, trying to do some scouting, got cartography, kind of checking out the map, not really holding up my end here on the scouting. At this point, I'm not even looking at the score, I'm just looking at this, trying to keep my idle villagers under control. Trying to get all those things out that I know I should be doing. Yeah, so probably looking to go up to castle here pretty soon, finally going castle, taking a look at everybody. Sigfig's already castle age, Carlos still feudal, probably going up soon. Syrian can probably go up pretty soon. Red needs the gold. I think there's a little bit of pressure here, a little bit of a rush happening from Teal on green, which is definitely good. This is a good type of game to rush on, because you can probably expect trebuchets at about 20-25 minutes, so you really want to get out there quickly. Everything's just way faster. So just jumping back to me here. What's going on? Yeah, no, we got him. We got him pinned. So let's give you the view here. So I'm putting up some towers. Just the idea, I have no idea when people are going to have stuff out. I'm at 14 minutes and I have so many extra resources. I don't even know what to do with them. I'm feeling like I am the 1% in this game. I've never had this kind of resources before. I feel like I've inherited my fiefdom from Donald Trump or something, and I just got all the resources. You just got to spend them. Probably looking to go Imperial here. I just got to get some more gold. Yeah, let's just take another look around the map here. So blue kind of off on his own here, but you know, really trying to take out gray. That's really good. But again, highest ranked player. He'll be all right. He's kind of getting rushed by red, second highest player. Red had a good strategy here. His team was a little slow getting the military out, but he definitely got scouts out and actually ended up throwing them around to all of us to just make sure he bothered everybody a little bit here. Doing my bloodlines, it's so hard to keep track of like the boats and stuff, and if they don't see anything, you have to go explore for them. It's just too much to keep track of. I highly recommend this kind of game. It's crazy. You're not gonna sleep for hours after you play it, so I kind of recommend in the morning just to get you going. And it's good for if you work in the morning or something, because the games don't take all that long. So here I'm getting a bit of an attack, but I'm definitely ready. I was just sending my knights out anyway, so turn around. Probably should chase him down a little bit more, but I kind of let him go here. Let him go bother Teal. That's probably not the best allyship on my side. Probably could have walled this up too, actually, come to think of it. That probably would have been smart. And red leaving a scout there. So like I said, on the Saracens, I have no idea. Apparently knights were a terrible idea, because you actually can't upgrade them to cavaliers. I didn't know that. I always play as the Japanese, because they're the best. And, okay, one of the best. Mine's pretty good too. So I'm throwing my knights up, because finally I'm thinking, hey, you know, I got so many resources, I should build an army. And it's like, oh yeah, I already did. And that's just how many resources you have. So threw it up, got a barracks here, probably some pikemen. But, you know, just trying to get an early attack in. I'm going Imperial here at 20 minutes. That's kind of insane. Checking around again. We got Sigfigs in the Castle Age getting housed. Here's Teal. Teal and green are really going at each other in this game. It's a little aggressive. I think they're crippling each other's economy here. Just keeping each other occupied. It's kind of most of the game's happening over here. All right, so this, yeah, he's getting a rough time with it over here. Asking for some help. I don't even think I sent him anything. Yeah, bad ally. Whoops. So yeah, I'm Imperial now, which is a little crazy getting housed, of course. So just throw down the houses. Hard to keep track of everything. You're just kind of, how many idols have I got? Yeah, I got a few. But if you check out the scores, I seem to be doing all right. And I think this is around the first time I check out the scores, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm not feeling that bad. I already got an attack out. But he's got some good counters here. Red. It's kind of turned into a fight between me and Red. He's actually forwarded me on my base here, which was good thinking for sure. It's going to keep me occupied for a little while. But I don't necessarily have the best units to counter that with, so I'm going to go with champions here right now. Again, I don't really know if Saracens got champions. Didn't really have time to muse over the tech tree. Just figured I'll just go for it, and I'll just start upgrading and however far they get. That's what I got. Kind of slowing down production here, but yeah, no, I highly recommend this type of game. It's crazy. It's just an adrenaline rush. You're just trying to keep up with your economy and keep up with your military, and the resources are just flowing in. It's more intense than a deathmatch, I think. So Red's got a bit of a forward here. I am noticing how I have quite a bit of a score lead on Red though. So even though he's forwarding me, I feel like my ability to pump out units is going to be a little bit more than his ability. So feeling okay. I got a little bit of a defense here, just leaving units around. 300 population limit. So doesn't matter if you have a few units lying around. The point is to just get in there and destroy stuff. So I should probably be sending some guys into his base here pretty soon. Idle villagers, or idle fishing ships again. It's so hard to keep up with everything that's going on. See, the thing is, the villagers go through the resources so fast. Like, we've completely deforested this whole area, and they're going somewhere else because they're collecting just so quickly. That villager's carrying 43 gold, and he's mining it faster. Alright, so let's take a look at this. So, Finally clearing red out of my base here. How are my allies doing? Blue and yellow. Yellow's actually, he's catching up. He's got a good economy now. And they're taking on gray. Gray's in a tough spot here. Kind of getting double team. Saint Taco purple. That's an awesome name, Saint Taco. And purple sending in some units to back him up because he's not really getting harassed here too much. It's pretty good. Green and teal are obviously facing off here in the corner. They're keeping each other occupied, and you know that's really all we could ask. Because I'm pushing into red space here. I realize knights are a bad choice now. I'm not going to get rid of them, but maybe I'll try and distract his pikes, run him over here, try and go after this gold. But of course, what looks like a great huge gold pile is gone because it's turbo fast, obviously. So those knights aren't going to do too much over there. Got my cav arch. Gonna just run around the back to see what I can take out. Maybe take out some fishing ships. I figure that's probably worth doing. But I'm not going to actually find too much back there, but it's good to get some map exploration, get some extra points too, pad my score lead here. Red doing a little bit of harassment, don't really have too much. I think I sent some hand cannons out there. Starting to see that the pikes are doing a good job at cleaning up my knights, so I'm gonna go more down the champion and the hand canyon line. Find a dock, doesn't look like there's any fish, just leaving. Oh, and there's the fishing ship, and oh yeah, there's lots. This is perfect. So just gonna take all those out. Alright, let's look around how everybody's doing again. And we got blue, 91 pot. Nice. We got yellow sending some guys. Teal on 49. Yellow's on 130. Red's on 37. Wow. So that raiding and taking out that forward base has really set him back a lot. And then we have green on 25. Gray's on a 37. He's getting knocked out of this. Purple's doing a great job booming. 150, and I'm on 200. So I think a lot of my score is just in units, just how many military units I have out, how many villagers I have. Trying to keep your economy going, it's hard. Weird unit composition for me, but I'm finally got a castle up, finally making some trebuchets. Feeling like when get into the town and actually start taking stuff out. That knights against the town center just not working for me. Other people starting to get up to Imperial Age. I guess he's not the first one after me, but starting to get to that point now, except for green. He's kind of getting a little bit of pressure, and gray as well. We were doing a good job pressuring the flanks, so felt like it was probably my job to take up the middle. Cav archers just not much. They didn't expand to the back of their base as much as I was expecting, so send them around, take out the gold, always a good thing. Those wolves always after the cavalry archers. It's really interesting. I haven't really looked into it, but what do the wolves actually chase? Because they don't chase your scout, but they will chase the cavalry archers, which is interesting. I'm not sure if they chase knights or which ones they chase or not. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So trebuchets in. Probably should send an army with them. A little late now, but I'm sending them forward. Trying to head off gray. At this one, I'm thinking gray might be pretty much out of this. So if we just take these villagers, he's either defeated or he's probably going to resign, but unfortunately not the case. Just clean up the last red stuff here. And good counter. Great counter to onagers. Great counter to what I have in general, actually. Something I'm weak against. Just trying to do the old cheeky trebuchet against the onager trick, but not so good. Yellow just standing here watching. By the time I tight, protect the trebs. Too late. Just one. But that's right, you only need one. That 1%. Finally running out of gold, but the market was incredible, and it was profitable to sell wood. I'm not sure why so many people were buying wooden food, but yeah, it was like selling 100 wood for, or 130, no, 100 wood for 130 gold. It was a good deal, which is normally isn't certainly this late in the game, but you know, turbo maps, everything's a little bit messed up. So I realized I'm not even going to upgrade the cavalry archers, probably not worth it. At this point I don't have too many. Yeah, just making a note to my allies. My allies weren't really talkative this game. I seem to be doing a lot of talking and not them. I feel like I'm kind of the chatty guy. I feel like that's always the case in the games. I don't know. You know, you gotta have good humor, and you gotta joke around with your teammates. Why not, eh? Finally doing some upgrades on the blacksmiths. My guys were looking a little unupgraded in terms of their defense. Again, didn't know Saracens don't actually get the Cavaliers. That probably would have been nice to know. But yeah, it's just kind of looking like we're cleaning up here. You can see our team scores. Pretty big difference. Although purple obviously hasn't really been attacked yet, so he can really throw the units out there. But don't worry, we're getting to him. It'll happen. So I'm starting to get some stuff up here. They actually have so much gold left untouched, so I'm going to take some villagers up there. Why not, right? And start mining their gold. It's always bad for their morale. So purple getting to Imperial Age, so obviously he doesn't just have a couple units hidden here. He's somewhere else, as it turns out. He's gone and rebuilt, probably a smart strategy. Green as well, kind of kicked out of here by Teal. Teal doing a good job on the flank, holding the flank. That's all you really gotta do. Big army, unexpected from red, although I think we're ready for it. Champions will take these out pretty fast, but yeah, Trebuchet's gone, but by now I'm starting to build bombard cannons, and yeah, don't need the Trebs anymore. So many units just flying around. Let's see how many idols they got. Only 7. You know, I'm a little impressed with myself to only have 7. You know, you try it. It's a lot harder to keep track of everything. It's crazier than you would think it is. So here we go. Purple resigning. Interestingly, that purple went first, even though, like I said, he hasn't really been attacked yet. Definitely a score leader on their side. I think he's seeing the writing on the wall here, though. And here they go. Red's resigning, and all we got left is purple and green. GG. And the only one that says GG. That's just a really interesting game. Just showing, and basically what we're doing right now is I'm kind of looking for gray. I'm not too worried. I know this is green's last town center, so we'll just go for that. Things are kind of calming down a little bit. I can start to catch my breath as I'm playing. Probably would not have been safe to drive still at this point. Just a little bit too wound up. But yeah, so much for my nice relaxing game of Age of Empires. I was just gonna do lots of farming, and I was just gonna have a nice peaceful community, and I was gonna wall myself up, and it was gonna be great. But yeah, so we found green resigned. Now we're just looking around for gray. And I think, see him here, X him off for the teammates. We're gonna go in, I got champions. Not too worried about this. These Byzantines, he's gonna have some cataphracts, but it's too late. It's over. So GG. So I probably estimate this game took about 4 years off my life with everything considered, but still great. The life just went so slowly after this game. Just the turbo and the fast together was amazing. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Hard to find people probably to play this kind of map, but I highly recommend it. So there we go. Finished the game. GG, we win. And surprisingly, I took the score lead on Blue, who was highest ranked, and he was the host as well. So I was feeling good, expecting him to have a really good feel of the map. So anyway, we'll go to end game stuff. Military, just lots of units. Purple doing a great job, just playing like a champ. It's just too bad that his teammates can hold out a little bit longer and let him really get going there. Yeah, building a lot of villagers. You know, I never played this before. I just didn't want to hold my team back, so I was just thinking, gotta boom and just build big military. It was great. It was fun. And kind of best Imperial Age of my life. Probably never do better than that. But yeah, also as well, I'd just like to point out that purple was Japanese. So just pointing that out. Check out my video on the Japanese if you got a minute. So there's the timeline. Thanks very much everybody for watching, and this is awesome map to play. I had so much fun. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll have some more games coming out soon. Till next time.